Guys, let's start with the basics with the rent. I'll be telling you my own examples, right? Here in the city of St. John's, the province of Newfoundland, Canada, for the 2-bedroom apartment, I'm paying just for the rent almost 1,500 Canadian dollars, namely 1,470 Canadian dollars, and the price was raised just after 1 year of rent. In China, in the city of Shenzhen, this is the city of around 15 million people, I began living there in 2016. The rent was 2,800 Chinese RMB, something like 560 Canadian dollars. When I was living in 2024, we were paying the rent. Yes, it was a 1-bedroom apartment, but in a very nice place. It was 3,200 Chinese RMB, which is 640 Canadian dollars. And during our more than 9 years stay in Shenzhen, in that apartment, the landlord increased the rent just twice. Previously, we lived in the city of Kunshan for half a year. That was a 500,000 city, 50 kilometers from Shanghai. The rent was less than 2,000 Chinese RMB. It was a brand new apartment, just like there was still a package of film on the elevator. Half of the apartments were empty. Less than 400 Canadian dollars for a brand new, with big ceilings apartment. For these almost 1,500 Canadian dollars, which we pay in the small city of St. John, that is the capital of Newfoundland, this is 7,500 Chinese RMB, we would be able to rent in the city of Shenzhen probably at least 2, maybe 3-bedroom apartment facing the sea in a new building, and it would be much more fancy, and all the furniture would be included, down to the washing machine. Now, in St. John's, Canada, we pay 300 Canadian dollars in winter, and around 100 in summer. In average, it would be something like 200 Canadian dollars. As I mentioned in the beginning, we lived for some time in the city of Kunshan. The climate was, in winter, it was something like here in St. John's. The spring would begin much earlier and the spring would be much better. You would stop using your heating, I believe, somewhere from April or if not from March. So in winter, due to high usage of the air conditioning and other heaters, there is no central heating in that area of China, we would pay something like 110 Canadian dollars. And in summer, it would be just 40 Canadian dollars. That's all. In China, when you pay maintenance, all the services regarding cleaning of the corridors, cleaning of the public areas, the garbage are included in this. I'm apologizing for my voice. I recently got ill due to Canadian weather. Maintenance fees here in Canada also include the cleaning of the public area, the snow cleaning, but there is a very interesting detail. While in Canada, at least in the city of St. John's, you can put everything in the garbage cans except for the broken furniture, broken chairs, like old sofa, some tables, etc., etc. You need to bring them to big public dump, and you don't just dump them there. You have to pay a certain fee for processing of your trash. That's insane, right, guys? I remember in China, if you had something like big and old furniture, you would just bring it downstairs, leave it close to the trash cans. The drivers and the workers of the garbage trucks, public utility trucks, they would know themselves how to load them in the truck and how to dispose of them. This is the first time I've encountered a situation when you not only have to bring your old trash or old furniture physically to the dump, but you have to pay a fee if you want to get disposed of it. Guys, I hope that this video was interesting and useful for you. I would be grateful if you supported me by subscribing to my channel and putting a thumb up to this video. Thank you so much. See you in the next video or in Canada. Take care.